Hi everybody, it's me Anton from Team Dark Magicians. I'm going to show you my deck profile for my DDDs. It's like, I'll show you. My deck profile for DDDs. Okay, we're going to start out with the main deck. Okay, I'll show you what you run in the main deck, okay? We won one of Go Triple D Zero King Raid. We won one of those. Then we won one of Triple D Destiny King Zero Lamp Place. We run one of those. The next one we run two of. I'm thinking I'm bumping this down back to one, but I'm not sure yet. For the Triple D Obelisk King Abyss Ragnarok. I think I'm gonna move it back to one, but I'm not sure yet. I'll think about it. Here's the second one of it. See. Next, I run three of Double D Salon Kepler. You need three because that's the main search of your deck. This card lets you search a Dark Contrary deck. It doesn't really brick. It's half the time I can get it my locals. My locals where I play, half the time I get it. But most of the time, all the time I've got it. But sometimes I get Ash. So, I think once I got Ash at locals. So, it's kind of hard, and if you get Ash, it's kind of difficult to play on it then. Here's the second one. Here's the third one. Alright, next we're going to move on to another pendulum monster I use for a scale, and is a pendulum effect. His pendulum effect, let me tell you his name first. WD Cerberus. He's a 6 scale, but he's a rank 4. I usually use him to exceed summon a rank 4 monster, or I'll use him to change the Double D monster to level 4 if I can use that as an exceeds. But half time I don't do it, but sometimes I don't need it, so that's why I have one of them in the deck for him. Then I run two of the Double D Salon Thomas. I run two of those in my deck. Then what's next? The main part of the deck is to run 3 Ash. I run 3 Ash because you need it, because half the time, like say the gate, your search you need to stop them from searching. That's a good card. I run 3 of it. Next, I run another Double D monster, Double D Salon Cerberus. I forgot his name. I forgot his name, but this is another one. It's like I normal summon, or I can special summon it. And the point of this card is this normal or special summon. Most of the time I use it normal summon, and I normal summon it. It's a foolish. You ever heard the card Foolish Barrier? That's a card you can send a card from a deck to graveyard. That's what this card does. Send it to graveyard. All right. Here's another Double D Orcus. I forgot his name. I run 2 of him. And it's a pendulum effect. Is you can target one trap, a spell, and Dark Contract, and destroy it. Target one spell or trap on the field. One over Double D or Dark Contract card you control and destroy them. I only use him to synchro really. Or I use his pendulum scale. I don't really use his pendulum scale anymore. He's more of a synchro or exceeds now. So I run 2 of him because it's pretty good. Then I run 2 of Double D Griffin, but I actually don't have the third one yet. I'm gonna buy the third Double D Griffin. I have to buy it because this card's good, and you're supposed to run 3. So I gotta wait till it comes in the mail, and then here's the second. I only have 2 so far. I run 1 Necro Slime. You'll see why I'm running 1 in a second. I run 1 because it lets me fusion summon 1 in the grave. Because this is why I'm running 1 of him. Because I have Double D Vice Typhon. Okay, most of you people don't run it, but it's a good run because with the new format and the new whatever it's called, new build they build the new what's it called? Forgot. Oh, sorry, I lost track. The new layout for this deck is the new support. I mean, you need to run him because if you don't, you need like say your hand gets a B-road. Don't say no. I mean your field gets a B-road. If you have him on the field, it's good. Or if you have that card in the graveyard and you send him, he's already in the graveyard. You can still use it to fuse or something. That's why this is a good card. When Nibiru, if Nibiru, they have the hand trap Nibiru, get rid of your whole field. I have this card to save me. All right. Then double D. So double D Lamy. I should be running one in here. I kind of messed that up. I run two. I forgot. I didn't know I had two in here, so I run two. Forgot about that. And the main, I like her effect. Her effect is a tuner, but sometimes if I don't have a good hand, I use her effect to send one card to the graveyard, then special summon her, and then if I have a card in the graveyard, I can use and bring it back. That's why I use her to link most of the time, or I don't really use her to synchro that much anymore. So, because I got the other card, the other Pendulum, whatever his name is. So I run two of those. I'm going to take it down and find another card if I can put in there. Then the main part of this deck is Double D Soul Slime. Because this card lets you fusion summon in your hand without using the spell Harmonization. That's why this card's really good. Alright. Here's the second one. And here's the third. You run three. Always run three. That's the big part of this deck, like Kepler. Those are the two big parts of your deck. Here you go. I run three of Double D Night Howl. Oh, can I tell you why? I still like running High King Alexander because it's 6,000. Say like they have Dragoon or something, and I don't have enough to tack over it. I can use that to tack over it. Oh, and then there's another thing. I can use this. I can use to get into Triple D Super Doom Bright Armageddon. That's another reason I run this, if I can get into it. There's three for that. Then, for hand trap. For hand traps. I'm going to show you. For all, like, I already showed you the Ash. These are another hand trap I use. I use Kaiju, because I can distribute opponent's monster and get rid of it. Then I can get my monster attack over it, or take control. I don't care. Then, what else? I run one of him because you don't really need it most of the time. Half time I might. Then, this is another big part of this deck. Say like they have, what is it called? Say like they're running, Dynamorpheus. You know that trap? If you have this in your hand, if they have that trap that banishes, they don't take damage, I could just use this, negate that effect on the card, so it doesn't be banished. So this is why you run Ghost Bell and Haunted Madison. That is why, because say okay, banish that Dynamorpheus trap card. My brother's done it to me 7 times. I didn't have this card before then. If I use this, send to the graveyard, it can't negate the damage. And also, this card, some people probably don't know this. This card can negate, Gate Call by the Grave. That's why this card's good. Say any card that banishes, that is a reason why Ghost Bell Haunted Madison is a really good card. I run 2, but I'm supposed to have 3, but I'm going to get the third one soon. That is a good card you run in deck. Most decks, they banish, like mine. If they have a card that stops me from damaging, I can just use this. This is why these 2 cards, you need 3, but I'm just saying, this is why you run this in the deck. Tons of reasons. Alright. Now, let's move on to the spells. I haven't talked about yet, but we're going to talk about it now. The first spell, we run one of Dark Construct with Swamp King. Most of you probably wonder why you're running one. Oh, it's because half the time I don't really need it. Because I got Double D Soul Slime. I only want one if I want to get a Triple D monster or something like that. Half the time I don't really need it at all. So that's why you run one. It's good at sometimes not. It just depends. Then I run one. Okay, you guys are going to probably want to know why I was running this. It's a good card to get rid of stuff. Okay, I run one Harpy's Featherster. It's a good card because let's say they have like a card I can't attack or anything. I use a spell, destroy the whole back row. Or the field spell. That is why this card is good to be in a deck. Feather Duster. Next is Dark Construct with the Gate. I run 3 of those for one reason. It's good. It's the one main thing of your deck. To search for the double D or triple D in your deck. That's the only thing why you need that card. Listen, if you don't run that, you're pretty much done. You can't do nothing. You can't. How are you supposed to add? How are you supposed to use Kepler? This is why you run Dark Construct with the Gate. I have 3 because that's what you're supposed to have. And then here for next spell, I run one of here map card. I'll call it map. To pay half my life, you have to add a 0 attack monster. You guys probably want to run one. It's because why? Okay, half of my plays I pay 1,000, right? So why would I run 3 of these? Because that doesn't help you. Because I run a 40 card deck. I have to. Can I tell you why? Because if I keep paying half the time I'm going to lose because I'm paying half my life points. That is the main reason I would one of these in my deck. Not a couple more. One. Do not never ever run 3. It's so bad. Like I've lost so many duels because of running 3 of this in my deck. So I only run 1. You don't even need. The other card you don't want to run is Lure of Darkness. Why do I want to banish my cards to draw 2? Like, that's just a waste of time. You get rid of all your double D monsters and pendulums. There's no point. The point is to use this. You get it? Alright. If you understand that, I'm just going to put this down. Alright. That's the biggest reason. Never, ever run 3. Because it's like I've been in those situations like, dang, I'm almost about to lose. Yeah, I lost. And the one and only I run one of is Call by the Gravebook we just talked about. I run one because it's still pretty good. Just unless you have that other card. Alright. Now we're moving on to the 2 traps. They're pretty good traps. This is why I run these traps. They're really, really good. I'm going to start out with this first one. DDD, Triple D, Headhunt. Okay. Some of you might not know what this is. Triple D, Headhunt is good because you know what it can do? Half the time I can add, I can, if I chose a D monster, I can take control of one of my opponent's monsters by targeting and take control, and it turns into a triple D monster. And also it's a dark one too. And the best part about that is, when it turns into a triple D monster, I can use it as a material. That's why the biggest reason why you use Triple D Headhunt. And it goes until the end of my, say I use it on their turn. I have this turn, and then after my turn, it goes away. That's why you have to use it right away before it ends. You get it? See, that's the biggest goal. All right. Now for the final trap. If you don't run this card, you guys are screwed. You have to run this. I don't know. It's hard to explain why you have to. You just have to. This trap card is the big goal about with your pendulum scale. It's called Dark Trap from Turn Darkness. You saw, okay, maybe some people watched this, some people didn't. This is from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 where Declan played against Riley. Basically, you just, on your pendulum, when you say that you have it in your hand, you have pendulum scale. You set it face down. On their turn, they can't Synchro, Xyz, Fusion, any of those, or Tribute Summon. That's another big goal. A big goal about this card. Most of you don't use this because you probably don't know what it is. This is why you run this in your deck. Half of the, like at Roll Locals, everything. I've been to Locals. Half of the kids I play with, the new format like today. Wednesday, I saw them playing like Sprint. Half of those are like Sea Summons, right? That is why you run this deck. Because they're all playing, mostly all my people at Locals are playing XCs and all kinds of stuff like that. That is why you run this. And I'm getting another card too. I don't have it on me. I'm going to get it. It's called Dark Contract with the Plant License. That's another card because basically if they have the same, they can't do the summoners. I can't remember. I'll tell you guys. Actually, I know the thing I just forgot. But now you understand about the main deck. That's how I build my main deck. That's the only way you should build it. Don't do those other ways that were back in the past. Don't do those. Those are not good anymore. I've learned by this way is so much better. You just gotta trust me on that. Now let's move on to the extra deck. First, I'm gonna get another one. I have to change out my extra deck again. I run one of right now. I'm supposed to run two, but Triple D. Makamex. Because he's a really good card. Like, say, like, a Manta effect activates. I can destroy one Dark Contract. And when it's in the graveyard, an effect activates. Takes control. Doesn't it? It takes control a little bit. But it uses that overlay unit. That is why you run Makamex. That is why. Okay, if you guys know that, that's good then. Then another one. Always run this card. Always a good card. Siegfried. Triple D Cause King Siegfried is another really good card because Triple D Cause Siegfried can gate one Traverse spell on the field. Okay, I don't know if some of you probably won't like this why I'm running, but I feel like it's better to me. You can say other things, but I still love this card. Triple D Gus High King Alexander, because if I have two Triple Ds, he gains 6,000. You get it? Alright. Then, okay, some of you probably wonder why I'm running this. It's because it's a good sync grow. Like, half the time, I'm going to probably use it. Okay, most of the time I won't, but that's a good card to use too. Then this is why I run 3 Double D Night Owls. This is why. Triple D Super Doom King Bright Armageddon. His effect. You gotta understand, you can't target any of my DDDs while this card's on the field. That's why I love this card. Okay. Next. Okay, probably you wonder why I still run this. This is why. Say, like, every time I take damage on my Dark Contract, I gain life points instead of taking damage. Because any effect damage coming my way, I absorb it instead. Okay, you guys probably won't want to run this. Want to hear why I run this card, the Fusion one? I'll tell you why. If I run him on the field, this is the biggest reason why I run him. Say like I have Gus King High Alexander. He has 6,000 attack points. He's on the field. He can attack you, deal you damage, even in defense mode. And the best part, all the monsters you control, the best part about it is you take damage even if your monster's in defense mode. That's why I love this card. Like, if you're in a tough spot, you can't destroy them all. This is why you run him. You can, oh man, it's so good. I can't even explain how good this card is, but it's good. Run him. Like, if you can do damage in defense mode, you're more likely going to win the duel. Trust me. I've been there. Alright? I run 3 of these two, 3 of Triple D, Abyss King, Gilgamesh. That's another good link. Like, I can, once I link into it with 2 Double Ds or Triple D, best part about this card is, I link it and I can pay 1,000 life points to literally add some, set the pendulum scale. Then this is why I love this card sometimes. I don't use it that much anymore because of the new format, but I use the effect. When the card, let's say my opponent destroys it, I can activate his effect on the graveyard to special summon a card from my extra deck, any DDD monster from my extra deck in defense mode. Alright. I run 3 of those because they're really good. That's why most people are probably going to tell you the same thing. This is another good card. Triple D Wave High King Caesar. This is why you run him. Because he can negate Nibiru, the hand trap. Like, it's so good. I'm gonna keep running this. Nibiru, I've had one of my friends at the tournament. He Nibirus my whole field. If I get this on the field, he won't be able to Nibiru me. That's the biggest goal about this card. That's why I run him. The Triple D Wave High King Caesar. That is why you run him. No other reason. That's why. Next up is I run Triple D Flanking Genghis. I run 2 of these. because of their effect. No, I run 2 because I can go in the red. Oh, one of you probably wonder why I run them, because I run them for 2. If I can play Triple D Wave Hiking Caesars. You don't need the Pendulum one. You just need the Wave Hiking Caesars. The best. Trust me, it's better. Here's the other one, 2. Then, and then this card. I'm taking out a couple cards actually for this. I have Triple D Wave King Caesar. I actually need to get him. I got him, and though I need another card after, I'm going to get the card called King Tell. That's another card I have to get. I don't have it yet, but I'm going to get it. Then I run 1 level 8 monster, Triple D Super Doom King Dark Armageddon. Probably some of you wonder why I don't run it, because I run it because you can't, if he's on the field still has a wood units, you can't destroy any of my DDD's monsters. That is why I leave him on, I like this card. Another effect is, I can use an overlay unit, and I can destroy all your monsters equal to all the Pendulum monsters I got on the field. You add up by 1/1. So that's the best part about this card is, okay? Then the final not least is Triple D Flame Hiking Genghis. So you only run 1 of these. Big difference is because you're not gonna really use them that much as just once. I could bump it up to 2, but it's better on 1. All right, guys. This is why I was playing Sacred Beast before. I went back to DDDs because I felt like I was winning more duels. I lost so many duels in Sacred Beast, and I came back DDDs. I did so much better than so much better with DDDs so much better. With DDDs than Sacred Beast. But that is the biggest reason I play DDDs. They're good. It's a good deck. They can play for a lot of things. It's good against meta decks. Everything. And guys, link and subscribe to my channel. And make a comment to my channel. Like how you like it and viewed it. Hit a like to the notifications too. Alright, everybody. Goodbye. Team Dark Magicians out.